In the gospel today, we hear three things. Renounce yourself. Take up your cross. Follow me. I'd like to reflect just briefly on three of these verbs. Renounce, take, and follow. Renounce, take, follow. What does it mean to renounce ourselves? What does it mean to deny ourselves? This is not about some dietary, a new diet or new fad, not at all. To renounce oneself is this: to know that I am not the center of the world. So often, and there are many of us who think that we are the only person that counts, that we are the center of the universe. And Jesus says to us, look, if you think like that, I have no place in your life. If you think that you are the center of the universe, there is no space for me. Renounce yourself, Jesus says. Take up your cross. So often we look at whatever the cross might be in our lives, we look at it and say, oh, that's way too heavy. I'm not even going to bother to try to pick it up. But that's not what Jesus says to us. He doesn't say just look at the cross. What he says is take up. Take the cross. Bear the cross. Take the burden of its weight. Take up the cross. So often we are content with simply looking and saying no. The other thing that we are really good at is placing crosses on other people. We think, oh, their life, I'm going to burden them with another cross. I'm going to heap this cross and this cross and this cross upon them. We love, many of us, to weigh down other people's lives with our burdens. Take up your cross, says Jesus. And the third thing, follow. Yes, we can renounce. We can renounce ourselves. Yes, we can take up our crosses. But what makes this a Jesus action? What makes this a Christian action is that we do those first two things and then we follow Jesus. And then we follow Jesus. And it's in that following of Christ that cross is transformed. It's in following that cross, in following the Christ, that we ourselves share in the glory of the cross, of the resurrection of Christ. So, renounce yourself. I am not the center of the universe. There are others in our world, there are others in my life who count. And if I don't have room in my life for others, the chances are very high I won't have room in my life for Christ. So simply, the gospel is those three verbs: to renounce yourself, to take up your cross, and to follow Jesus. In silence we pray.